Hey, good evening, guys. Welcome to another episode of Randy's Rants. How you guys been? Hope today's treating you guys all right. Hope you guys been safe in these in these days. You know, I know it's been a while, but I ain't gonna have no excuses, man. I just been lazy, been fucking just dealing with my own shit, especially with work. So I'm gonna be honest, it's just laziness, man. And I apologize, but I'm turning over a new leaf. Sometimes it's hard to get motivated, but as I was reading that Jocko book, Discipline Equals Freedom, it's given me a new perspective to the point where it's no longer motivation. It's just keeping the consistency, which we need discipline. I've been undisciplined these past few fucking years, I feel, especially going to the gym, working out, my discipline hasn't been there. So little by little, I'm gonna be working on that, changing certain aspects. Today, I was supposed to go to the gym. I didn't, but usually it's just because I barely started working out again. So my body is sore to shit. My ass hurts, squats, deadlifts, and all that. So that's one reason I didn't go. But I'll be going tomorrow. And I will be busting these out more. Been getting my discipline down to the point where it's like I'm making time, trying to get this time for this for that, this for that, So hopefully now soon my days will be easier. I won't be working as much too, because I'm about to say, hey, I've had it. Cut me some slack. Let's do this because I want to work on this and get my exercise in. But it's October 14th, 6:44 p.m. Quick little episode right here, guys, because I feel like I haven't done one in so long. I'm just gonna do one just quick, just little things that have been on my mind, and also looking back on a few things. NBA Finals, Lakers won. I'm not surprised there. Again, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't gonna start off like this, but you know what? That came to that. I started seeing that people rioted because they won. Okay, your team fucking won. Who gives a fucking hoot, bruh? It's not. It's not. There's NBA Finals every year. Literally, there's NBA Finals every year. Yeah, sure. Your guys' last finals came maybe 14 years ago, 10 years ago. It don't fucking matter, dude. It doesn't mean to fucking riot and start spray painting everywhere. Stop being a bunch of fucking idiots. All right. If the U.S. had won the World Cup, that's different. U.S. has never won a World Cup, and the World Cup is every 4 years. So that says a lot. That says a lot if it's every 4 years. NBA Finals are every year. All right. Big fucking whoop, man. All this fucking, man, I don't know what it is with sports, man. It gets people crazy. Some people get into fights, others get shot. People write cities. What the fuck? Oh, because some guy made a fucking ball in a hoop. All right, cool. Respects that he does the best, but also, you know what? Let's not get fucking carried away, dude. Seriously. All right. They won the NBA Finals. Good. Awesome. Hopefully they win another one next year. But I'm just going to end this here, too, when it comes to NBA. Michael Jordan will always be the GOAT no matter what. Y'all can say, oh, LeBron has done this. It don't matter. Jordan is 6 for fucking 6. That's 100%. All right. Y'all want to say that, oh, he didn't play as many people. Yeah, he didn't play as many. How many eyes aren't watching the NBA right now? Social media and all that. Jordan didn't have no social media when it came to the Bulls. All his fame was boom right there. It was literally there. His hard work, his dedication to his craft. You gotta understand. Jordan played every fucking game to the end. He played every game at 100%. How many games does LeBron take off or doesn't go as hard? That's the difference in my point of view, and I'm not a big sports guy, but just small things that I've noticed. That's the difference between Jordan and LeBron. I'd rather have the ball in Jordan's hands if I'm going to trust anybody than LeBron's. Because I don't know what night he's having. Jordan, if he had a bad night, he's going to come back again the next game and the game after, and he's just going to swamp ass. He won't let you win again. He won't let you get ahead of him. All right? Jordan will always be the GOAT. All right? People love to say in boxing, Muhammad Ali will always be the GOAT. The GOAT, or this person will always be the GOAT. It can't be Floyd. If we're talking about statistics, wouldn't Floyd be the number one since he's 50-0, since he retired 50-0 undefeated? Wouldn't he be the GOAT? Not to mention he did beat a lot of champions, but forever be the GOAT would be either Muhammad Ali, Tyson, Chavez. You know, certain things it's just certain things, but hey, to each his own. You know, that's in my point of view. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. How about that? All right, go fuck yourself. What are you guys gonna do? Cancel me? You can't cancel me. Why? Because I pay for my own shit. This is me right here, motherfuckers. Can't cancel my shit. I don't give a fuck what any of y'all say. Shit. And that's wrong with fucking society nowadays. It's fucking this cancel culture, bro. Get the fuck. No, all right. We're all entitled to our opinion, whether you like it or not. It can be anti-Semitic, it can be whatever, but we're all entitled to our opinion no matter what. You shouldn't hush anybody, no matter, even if what they say is wrong. It's just no. All right? You want to prove they're wrong? Bring out your evidence where they are wrong. Prove it. Don't shut them up, because by the moment you shut them up without letting them fucking ask you about why they're wrong or shit, and you're just shutting them up, you're giving them even more power, because people are going to be like, so you can't say where he's wrong, but you just shut him up? That doesn't make sense, at least my point of view. Bulletproof coffee right here. You guys know I'm a big fan. This is coffee, ghee butter, MCT oil, some cinnamon. I did a little bit of cream cheese, just a tiny bit, some monk fruit, and a little bit of stevia. Give it some good flavor. But yeah, guys. But going back on working out, yeah, I finally started working out, you know, and it's about fucking time, dude. For me, like, I feel like, damn, I've seen how much I've fucking, like, lost it. Fuck. But I notice that it's easier for me to work out when I have my training mask. You know, a lot of people say it don't work, but it fucking works for me. It gives me just a mental aspect, because it is hard to fucking work out in it. Like, I bought a few new ones because I can't find my old one. And I had the new, where the fuck is this motherfucker at? Let me get it for you guys. Hold on. Where the fuck did you go, motherfucker? I literally put it somewhere over here. Nope. It was literally right here in my fucking chair. Oh, never mind. Sorry, guys. It's a little dirty. I apologize. It is a little dirty. God damn. But this right here, this is a fucking one I always use when I was in shape, when I was like 170. I was running 7-8 miles with this motherfucker. My cardio was pretty fucking good. This right here, the settings though, I have it. It's stuck at 9,000 feet elevation, so it's supposed to simulate that. I highly recommend this if you're looking for something different, because sometimes it's hard to just, you know, even though, you know, there's not really evidence supporting it, but I feel like for me, I've always felt something good, especially once I got used to it. Once I got used to, I started off small, then I kept on getting more and more, and then I put it up to 9,000. I can go up higher, but I'm like, this is just perfect, especially for mitts and all that, because the new 3.0, the one that I bought, this one has these little this little thing that makes you can choose the difficulty. This is where you have more airflow, more restricted airflow, and every time you move, it just makes the opening smaller. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but I never felt how I did with this when I was running. This one, I get more of a workout. I feel it. I got this new one. This is the vent one. This is because in California, especially during like times of like the fires and all that, I got this one just specifically so I can run outside. And this comes with the little actual filters, so it filters whatever bad air quality, whatever like dirt, specks of dirt, whatever's out in the air. It will catch it in these little air filters. I can't seem to take it off, but I'll show you guys. These little filters right here. You grab one goes on one side, and that's where it goes. You put this on one side, and it filters out all the bad shit in the air. So this one I got just for those specific reasons, especially when it's like all smoggy outside. I kind of want to use that. I don't want to fucking breathe all that bad shit. You know, I've done it so many times that sometimes I feel like that's what gets me sick. But yeah, guys, this is definitely, this one's like $70. This one's like actually cheaper. This one's like $50. The vent is like $70. The 3.0 is like again $70. The sleeves are actually pretty fucking cool. I still got my old sleeves from my other one, So I got like Captain America, I got Scorpion, I got Sub-Zero, I got Bumblebee, I got a few football teams. I think an Eagles one because like a few years ago they'll do free Friday, so every Friday they'd be giving out free sleeves. You just had to pay the shipping, which is like $5. That's all you had to pay. So I got a whole bunch of these, so I'm gonna use those. I got a Stormtrooper one that's pretty dope. I got Venom. I got some other ones, so I'm pretty dope to finally get this one back and finally start it off. But I highly recommend them if you're looking just to like push yourself a little bit more. For me, I feel like the more especially when you have to work for every breath of air, that no matter what you do, like especially once you work out without it, like you can feel the difference. At least I do. You know, that could be a fucking placebo effect, but who gives a fuck, you know? But but yeah, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Fucking the elections are right around the corner, literally in 3 weeks. See who wins. I'm gonna be honest. I personally don't give a damn. I hope Trump doesn't win. I'm kind of going for Biden, but I'm gonna be honest. People want to say about Biden, but I'm gonna be honest. That fool's already in the White. He was close to being in the White House. He was a vice president at one point. All right. If you're good enough to be vice president, guess what? You're good enough to be fucking president, in my point of view. All right. That's just me. All right. Because having him is like fucking. You're practically gonna have Obama back. All right. Some of y'all don't like Obama. Some of y'all feel like y'all a bunch of racists because of that. Because you guys love to say, "Oh, what'd he do?" Man, what didn't he fucking do, man? The economy got so good because of him. All right. We got so much the Dodd-Frank that protected the consumers from the big banks from doing bullshit, like especially with the housing market. Guess what? Obama did that. The Clean Water Air Act. Boom. He did a whole bunch of those. Added some more regulations so companies couldn't just dump their smudge in the fucking rivers. And guess what? Trump took that away too. All right. But I'm not gonna lie. Trump has done a few good things that that I'm gonna give him credit. I think that the peace deal with Israel or Iran or some shit. I'm trying to remember. This was like fucking a month or 2 months ago. So my memory's to shit. So I'm gonna give him credit for a few things. I'm not like others who don't try to give credit where credit is due. No, I'm gonna give Trump credit for a few things. All right, I'll give him credit. Definitely. Especially, I remember this interview he was talking about the military complex, how it's basically all fucking, the only reason they want war and they want to do all this is to fucking, just to make fucking, give them more money it's basically out of money. Don't know why any politicians don't come out more and back him up on that, which is weird, especially the Democrats, since, but that's nor here nor there, but when it comes to politics now, I'm fucking over it, dude. I gotta worry about myself. I gotta worry about my money, worry about my shit, because the majority of the time what happens at DC, sometimes it doesn't really affect me, sometimes it does, wherever we are, yeah, I don't feel we should be in a full conservative or full liberal fucking world, we gotta have a mix of both, but as of right now, there's so much division in this fucking world. Both sides are both fucking idiots. One side sees the other side like it creates a fucking a mirror image. So I'm like, you know what? I'm fucking done with this, dude. If you can't sit down to have a conversation with someone about stuff like this and still not get into an argument or start cursing or fucking insulting each other, get the fuck out of here. This is the people I don't want by my side. I like people I can talk with, I can have differences with, but I can still talk, have a beer with, fucking invite them to a party or some shit. Those are the type of people I like. I like those type of people. But if you're that close-minded where you can't hear or try to understand another person, get the fuck out of here, But again, I'm a weirdo that way. Then we got the UFC fights coming up. We got Khabib versus Gaethje. That's gonna be a good fucking fight. I got my money on Khabib. I like all those guys from AK. I think any of those AKA guys always fight, I'm always gonna go with them, except unless the other guy's Mexican. Like if Tony Ferguson would have fought Khabib, I'm going for Ferguson. That's just my point of view. All right. But yeah, guys, let me see what else. What else is on my mind? I was gonna say something. You dirty, filthy bastards. Oh, this was actually pretty dope that I saw on the Joe Rogan episode with Roy Jones Jr. That gave me a different perspective. How Roy Jones was saying how some of his style was also he picked it up from roosters. Fighting roosters. or like nature itself. And it's true. I feel like the way he said it was perfect. Like we can always learn from nature, especially when it comes to certain animals. I believe when he fought, it wasn't James Tony, it was some other guy where he had his hands behind his back, and they just clobbered him with, I believe it was a left hook, and just knocked him out. That he got from a rooster. And it's just crazy. If you actually open up your mind, you can actually learn so much from different animals. And not only that, especially with like wolves. Wolves are such a tight group, just like lions. Like I feel like that's the same thing in life. Like certain things, certain aspects, you're gonna need people. You're gonna need this, but you also need to know your territory. A lion, if you put him in the territory of a bear, or you put him in a territory of wolves, maybe the most likely the lion can win, but it just depends, because you gotta understand, if you know your territory, you know your boundaries, you know where everything's at. If you don't know the territory, you're at a loss, because you're not only do you not have the home field advantage. It's like if you're trying to fight an uphill battle with somebody else, you're gonna lose, because you're on the downhill most of the time. So with anything, you can always fucking learn, but it's up to you whether you open up yourself to all this, whether you want to learn or not. You can't expect people to learn if they don't fucking want to. Some people out there, it's like they're so stuck in a certain idea, to the point where they get stuck in their comfort zone without knowing that all they go is always stick to the comfort zone rather than fucking leaving. Like for instance, one of my not too long ago, one of my coworkers, we had it was about like maybe a year ago, maybe we were having a conversation, and that person, and they had told me like, hey, I don't think I'm ever gonna leave from California. I'm too close to my family. I'm never gonna leave. Me, I always tell people, don't be so sure about yourself, because there's a difference of what you say and what life has in store for you. Literally, life can give you an opportunity that you think to yourself, you're like, I can't pass it up. I can't pass up this opportunity. No fucking way. I can't pass this opportunity up. This is too good. An opportunity can be you moving to another country. That can be moving on the other side of the country. It can be moving to the next state over. You don't know what life has in store for you. You can say, yeah, I'm never going to do, I love this place. I'm going to live here. I'm going to do this. But I'm going to tell you, if there's one thing I know, wherever life wants you to be is going to push you that way, whether you like it or not. Life will drive you that way, whether you like it or not. You can stay, you can go try to go against the grain of life, but if you try to go against it, you'll probably find yourself in a spot you don't want to be, and you would have wished you would have taken that road. Because right now they're living in another state, and when they left, I told them, I was like, hey, I told you, you never know what life has in store for you. Never know. And I always say the best thing to do is always keep your mind open, keep your heart open, and whatever opportunities you can get, think on them, sleep on them, pros and cons, what are the possibilities of it. Always think that, never be a for sure without looking at the consequences of you maybe not taking that opportunity that life has given you at that moment, which life may not give you again. So for me, I've always kept my heart open. I try to keep my heart open, my mind open to any possibilities. Like if I get a chance to live even in Bakersfield or in LA, I maybe take it. Who knows? I may not take it. It all depends on my circumstances. Circumstances at that moment is gonna lead me to decide what to do or not. But it's my job to stay open and not close myself off to these opportunities, because sometimes when you work so hard, opportunities will come at you, but it's up to you whether you want to take them or not. A lot of people want to say, for me, I always say, my future is set in stone, but I don't know the stone. Only life knows the stone of my future. I always say, for me, the way I kind of see life is, put yourself not in the middle of a field, but do 100 yards. All right, close your eyes, give yourself where you want to be. Let's say if it's like, okay, well, you know what, we'll do like the football field. Go to the end zone, right? Look at the other end zone, close your eyes, and start walking. Try to walk straight as you can, but try to get to where you want to be, and you're gonna see that you can see that if you take the first misstep in the beginning, they have a huge consequence at the end. Because just like in shooting, 1 millimeter off the target when you're looking down the sights of a scope, 1 millimeter can lead to up to 10 feet off the mark, can be 5 feet, 5 inches. 1 millimeter can lead to 10 inches off the target. Not also putting, wind and all this other stuff that can make your bullet go a little bit more sideways, or however the fucking language is. I'm not smart, so I'm just saying it in stupid how I know how to speak. And that's how life is, where sometimes in the beginning those first missteps can have a huge consequence, but it's up to you to always make sure you're gravitating to your goal. Always think. I feel like nowadays people don't think before they act, or think before they do. It's like those anger management classes. I've never been to anger management class, but there's times, at least in the past, I've felt like I've needed it, but now I feel like I don't, because I'm able to keep my cool in situations. Like, I'm not gonna just go off my first train of thought, which is probably punch this person in the face or fucking tell them off or do shit, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it, and you don't want to do or say something that you can't take back. So it's always better to just shut your mouth, don't say anything, try to control your anger, because if you let your anger control you, you'll find that, it fucking's going to take you down a path you didn't want. It's going to take you somewhere you don't want to be, and for some people, I get, like, sometimes they're always getting into trouble because trouble's always looking for them, but also it's like, maybe that's life trying to tell you, hey, stop doing this, because this is the reason why. Trouble always looks for you because you're doing something wrong. That's my point of view. Like, if you're doing something wrong, something's wrong. If you're doing something you're not supposed to, life is always going to show you, hey, it's going to give you little warning signs like, bruh, you got to stop. Every fucking time you always get into some shit, it's every fucking time. Those are warning signs telling you, get off this fucking track. Do something different. Stop it. Stop doing this. And sometimes it could be fucking just letting go of fucking friends. It can be stop hanging out with a certain person, because you find yourself every time when you're with that person, it's chaos. Next you know, you're gonna find yourself maybe life in prison, maybe in fucking debt, maybe in a fucking problem that you really shouldn't even be fucking into, that really doesn't concern you, but because of somebody else, you're dragged into it. You guys gotta understand that. Or at least my point of view, though. But yeah, guys, it's just fucking crazy, man. It feels weird finally doing this again. After a few weeks that I took off, man, and I'm glad that I'm finally getting some free time to fucking do this, because I was getting anxious to do it, and I feel like I've lost a little bit of it. Because usually my ideas always flow perfectly, and today it's just boom. It's just my ideas are not there. I'm just, Hey, but I'll get back to it. The more I do it. I'm hoping to have another episode. I'm probably gonna record at least one more this week. Hopefully this one. Well, not hopefully. I'm gonna fucking work my ass off to make sure this one's ready to be uploaded tomorrow. Because I'm planning, since it's Wednesday, I gotta have at least 2 episodes already recorded and fucking already at least 1 uploaded. So this will be for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Go follow me on Instagram, Randy's Rants 2020. Also at Randy triple spell that 20, Randy triple 20. Go follow me on my channel on YouTube, Randy's Rants. Look for me on all platforms: Spotify, Castbox, Apple iTunes, or whatever you call it. It's called Apple Castbox, or I don't know, Apple Podcast or some shit. I don't fucking know, guys. All right, I'm fucking getting back into this shit, so don't fucking judge me, you fucking animals. All right, we all fucking make mistakes. All right. If you say this is like riding a bike, guess fucking what? I don't know how to ride a bike, so you can't even use that on me. But love you guys, and as always, fucking greatness is one day at a time. Let's get to fucking work. Get that hustle on, all right? Love you guys.